Hello, everyone. Here I am again. Lots going on. I had an event last night. I'm sorry if my live last night was very lower energy, but I had a vent about this because I'm like everyone else. At the end of the day, I'm just as disappointed as everyone else. Not, I haven't lost hope, but it's hard. It's like you guys, it's hard to be an empath, a light worker, a human being who feels things on this earth right now. And I saw it going a complete other direction. I feel like we got hijacked in many ways, and we're being forced into this horrible situation with Trump. And I know, yes, we will learn lessons, yes, but I feel like I'm one of the in the group of people who already learned lessons and have done a lot of work. And it was time for joy. I felt like we were ready for joy back when Hillary ran, but um, I don't know. It is what it is, and we're going to deal with it. But yeah, I'm going to vent from time to time, I think. We've been through this before. We'll have to get through it again. The second time back with an abuser, and that's what this is with 45. It's the second time back with an abuser. We got dragged back in. It's like the theory that we're conjoined twins, like Siamese twins with MAGA, and we didn't want to go back. We did our work. Our brains are separate. Our hearts and brains are separate. Our thoughts, our actions, our hopes, our wishes, everything, our choices are separate, but our bodies are together. And MAGA chose to go back in with the abuser. And we're being dragged into it, and it's just not fair. And so with that imagery, and that's really what it is. It's really what it is. Um, I mean, truly, that's the best way I can explain it, is that maybe we have a book in our hands and read the book and the whole time while they're learning their lesson that we already learned, or we have our earphones in and we're listening to music and we're in our happy place. Because again, I've already learned this lesson. We've already learned this lesson, and I guess it's their time, and we have to be joined with them, unfortunately. And so my best advice is that we, having been through the situation before, is that we just have to take moment by moment, day by day, read, breathe, meditate, be aware, be 3 steps forward, know your surroundings, heal, pray, and find your joy. Find your joy, and yeah, one step at a time, one day at a time is not going to be fun. Now, a couple things today. The news is moving fast. They said the TikTok ban will go into effect on Sunday. And now, however, if you already have it on your phone, it'll be there, but it'll just slowly die off because there won't be updates, etc. So that could go on for a year, maybe. And remember, I got 6 months. So maybe you could have it on your phone for 6 months. Or maybe there's going to be a save. Maybe Biden will come in and save it, or Trump. But if Trump saves it, that's not really a save because it's just going to turn into Truth Social and X. And we know what that is. The bonfire of the vanities, lots of Nazi talk for entertainment purposes only, racist, Nazi, sexist talk. I don't wish to participate in that, and so I won't be. I'm already on Red Note, as I said, which is lovely. The Chinese people are lovely people. They've been very kind. And it's shocking because they hear about us in America, how we have no health care. A lot of us are suffering without dentistry and health care, etc. There's homeless people. We can't even afford to eat. People are having to work too, and they don't have that. So you say, well, that's communism, and that's why well, maybe it's, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and say I know what's going on, but I will tell you this. We've been lied to in America. We've been lied to. I don't want to be a communist country. I don't want that. I voted for Kamala so we could have uh, good things and have capitalism with socialism, which is social programs, right? Capitalism with social programs. We pay our taxes, it works for us. And we don't give all the money to the rich pay their fair share. That's what was going to happen with Kamala. But no, no. Couldn't have that. We couldn't have paradise. And by the way, Kamala means lotus, and the lotus is the crown chakra. And as I said yesterday, MAGA is the red, the orange and the red, the lower, the ego. It's the fire, it's the greed, it's the sexual issues, obsession, lust, gluttony, greed, all that stuff. Hate, war, conflict. And blue is the throat chakra. And also then you go up to the higher chakras, you have, so blue would be Democrats talking, 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 truth, and putting out the fire with wisdom. You may not like that, MAGA, but it's the truth. And then you go up to the crown chakra. The lotus is the crown chakra. That's enlightenment. That's what Kamala was going to bring to us. That's what we were seeking and embracing. But we're dragged back down into the fire, the ego, the fear, the hate, the anger, the conflict, the I'm right and you're wrong and blah, 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 blame, blame, blame. Loser, loser liberals. So much fun to have to be dragged back down into that. When we chose Kamala, Lotus, Enlightenment. Well, we still have her. She still is our Lotus. And she represents that enlightenment that is available to us all, that we will be seeking on our own, those of us who are on that path. And for MAGA, they can still seek that, but they have to get out of the MAGA fire and dumpster fire, vanity, gluttony, greed, sexual issues, etc. Okay, before my phone runs out of battery and space, I gotta hurry here, but TikTok ban, yeah, 6 months and by now it's probably just gonna be dead. But there's always a way to talk and make videos and vines and be happy and show cats and have a community. That no one's ever gonna take that away. What it did is it showed that globally, other countries are not the evil monsters that we've been lied to. Okay. Okay, so the other thing. Oh, I think it's ironic that they want to get rid of TikTok, which really started when the Gen Zs bought those tickets at Trump's rally, and he got really mad. Remember that? He was so mad. He came out and he looked disheveled that night, and he was like, I'm going to get rid of Gen Z, and I'm going to get rid of TikTok. Well, he did it with all his people in Congress. He did it. And they say, oh, well, it's because it was taking data and spying on people. So here's every woman or person in an abusive relationship. Dear cops, can I have a restraining order? Well, did he hit you? Not yet. No, you can't have a restraining order. He has to hit you first. But ban TikTok. Get rid of TikTok. How about this? Dear cops, dear world, help me. My abuser is spying on my phone. My emails, my texts, my phone calls. He knows my whereabouts. He screenshots all my pictures through an app. He has a family sharing app. He knows everything on my computer. He uses keylogger. He knows everything I do. He knows everywhere that I am. He has the thing on my Apple Air thing on my car, and he knows everywhere I go. He uses GPS. He knows everywhere I go. Can I get help? No, that's your problem. Deal with it. But ban TikTok. Ban TikTok. It's really all about banning free speech. It's about banning the Gen Z. And liberal voice. That's what's happening. But you're never going to ban that. You're never going to get rid of it. Moving on. So, okay, so the inauguration, too cold. Epic cold. Hell freezes over on January 20th. That's what's happening. And so they're going to move it inside. Well, lucky for Trump, because his crowd size is going to be really small. And so, anyway, without weather. And so, I mean, they'll come for an insurrection. Same place. Snow, freezing cold. They'll come for that, right? But no. Yeah, he's probably relieved that it's going to be inside. And maybe that's why we all couldn't see it happening. I mean, I still don't see it official. I don't see it official. But here's the thing. Yeah, that saved his A, because now on TV, which none of us were going to watch anyway. And that's going to ruin all that stuff with the TV stations airing it. So it's going to be a really private, like, and people getting, what is it, where people go and get married in secret at the courthouse? It's like that. Not an official, big, traditional wedding inauguration. It's going to be inside the rotunda, where the feces was smeared all over the walls by the insurrectionists. So ironic how that is working out. Very ironic and very fitting. But again, he's not going to have to show how small his crowd size is, but also it will help the violence. And here's the last thing before my phone dies and all that stuff. I've had more things about why Kamala doesn't want to have JD Vance in the uh, vice presidential residence. Why she's not welcoming him there. He's going to be there, but she's not going to be there because he called her trash, basically. And also, Michelle Obama will not be at the at the inauguration. Well, I think they actually have intel that there was going to be violence, and now it'll help that it's not outside. And I'm not saying violence against 45, and I don't wish violence on anyone, but that is the second that he was inaugurated, that things were going to turn, and that he had his Proud Boy militia was going to be there. And I think Michelle Obama wisely said, I'm not going to be there for that. I think she's not scared, but she kind of knew, like, don't go there. Don't go there. Danger. And Nancy Pelosi, too. Dangerous. Her husband got beat up by MAGA, so of course she doesn't want to be there and let it happen to her. She was a near victim of the insurrection, so she knows. And I hear MAGA laughing. Oh, she. Yeah, you guys had a deadly insurrection. You guys, it was on live TV. So don't tell me, don't gaslight me that wasn't happening. It happened. I saw it. I'll never forget it. So that's another big reason why they're not going to be there. It's not because they're afraid or they're being petty. It's because they don't want to be there with Trump's Proud Boy militia. And also they're sending out a message to all women, you don't have to be here. Take care of yourself. You don't have to be, as I said, in the shadow of the abuser, of the narcissist. Heal yourself. Kamala doesn't want to be alone in the house with JD Vance. And you know what? I remember one time when I was in therapy, and there was a woman down the road, and she invited her narcissist back into the house for a talk, and he shot her. He killed her. Women need to stop ignoring their gut feelings. They don't have to allow abusers into their energy. They don't have to be alone in a house with an abuser. They don't have to be at an inauguration with their abuser. They don't have to. Now, Biden just signed the Equal Rights Bill today. Let's hope that it's upheld. He ratified it. I don't know why it took so long, but he did it. Thank you, President Biden. He's done a lot. He's done a lot of work in these last few weeks, especially, and in his entire term. He's done a lot of work. And the history books will show that. Doesn't matter what MAGA says, the whole thing, oh, Biden didn't do this, the ceasefire deal with Netanyahu. It was Trump's work. Well, who's president right now? Biden. Who delayed the ceasefire deal, had secret meetings. I have a screenshot of the article back in the summertime. Who had secret meetings with Netanyahu in Mar-a-Lago to stop ceasefire? It was Trump. He delayed all of it. He had secret phone calls, secret meetings. Trump delayed all of it. So it doesn't matter what people say. You can stand there all day on the street corner and say, Trump did it. Trump's the one that made the ceasefire deal happen. Nope. Who did the work? Who wrote out the plan? President Biden. The history books will show that. It'll be in the history of the museums, the Capitol, on display. President Biden's ceasefire deal that he wrote in May 2024. You can stand there all day and say, Trump did it, Trump did it. It's his credit. Doesn't matter what you say. Where's the action? Where's the proof? Where's the evidence? Now, maybe Biden called 45 and said, hey, man, do you agree with the ceasefire deal? Netanyahu's okay with it. Are you okay with it? Yeah, I'm okay with it. Okay, we all work together. Okay, give credit. They all work together. Cool. But that doesn't sound like that's what happened. 45 literally delayed a ceasefire deal, which people lost their lives. Children lost their lives because of Trump. Oh, MAGA, what are we going to do with you? We got to get you out of this cult. You got to get out of this Russian psyop in your brain. We got to get you out of it peacefully and piece by piece. We're going to have to get that brain worm out of your head because you're in a psychosis. So I'm trying. I hope you guys listen to me. I know you're not, but you're just gonna those little smiley faces with the tears and the eyes squeezed shut. the side, those stupid, it's like, yeah, just keep posting that. Just keep doing that. It doesn't make me feel bad. It makes you look stupid. Seriously. Because you never have a decent answer for anything. Um, the mark of the troll, that stupid emoji. It kind of cracks me up. He's like, there it is again. They don't have a real answer. They don't have any opinion of their own. It's all just, that's all they ever post. And I'm sorry if I sound rude right now. It is frustrating. But I've watched MAGA, and I've been verbally abused by MAGA for the last decade. And, you get to the point where you're like, get out of here. Just so stupid. Just shut up. Shut up and get out of here. We're so sick of you. You're going to run the country again. All your abusers are going to lower thought mode, caveman thinking, taking over the country again. Woohoo! We're going to take away women's rights. Yeah, America. Well, what is America? That's America. And here's the last thing I want to say. MAGA, false victimhood. Democrats are mean to us. They're hateful. They said that we're racist and we're sexist and we're Nazis. Well, we're not. They're hateful. Democrats are hateful. They're the ones that are all that. Hello. Are we having white supremacist marches? Are we reposting David Duke? No, we're not. It's you guys and your leader. So, let's say we're at the grocery store and I'm in line. We're both in line. You're behind me. And you're behind me, and I look, and you've got a MAGA hat with a Confederate flag, and then on the t-shirt you say, no consent. Right? You got a gun on one hip and a knife on the other, and you grab the knife and you say, peace. I'm peaceful. Now, what am I supposed to think? Sure, they're nice. Okay, they said peace. It's one thing to say, but it's your actions, and it's what you choose and who you hang out with and what you align with and what you watch and what you enable. MAGA. You can't just walk around and go, I'm peaceful because I said good morning to someone. But then you've got the MAGA hat and the Confederate flag and the knife on one hip and the gun on the other. That's not peaceful. That's promoting violence. And none of us want that. We want peace. We've tried to talk to you guys forever. I'm still hoping that you guys come around, but I don't think you're going to. I don't think you're gonna. I don't think it's possible. So all I can say is I'm going to be over here trying to be happy, seeking peace, promoting peace, and watching you guys just all eat each other up like zombies. So that's all. But anyway, that's it. The hell freeze is over on January 20th, and TikTok ban in effect. Somebody said that when TikTok leaves, they're going to lose $20,000 because they work. That's their job. So there goes the economy with that. Thanks, guys. Good job. Freedom of speech, gone. And then helping to destroy the economy even further, MAGA. Good job. Anyway, another video. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Thanks for listening. Have a great day. Bye.